Hello. Hello. Anybody home? Okay, yeah. Big up. Chelsea perspective in the house. Phantom of many topics is in the house. Okay. How was your lunch, brother? Okay. Yeah, many people already in the house. People, please. Come talk to us. I'm not really expecting people this time. Like I said, only few friends from the US that I have, like phantom of many topics. Chelsea perspective from Vegas. So there's still like day over there in the other side of the US, right? So I'm expecting just few friends here, but I can see Steve never went to bed. This guy, I don't know. So people, feel free to come and talk to us and give your voice. Let us know what do you think about the transfer. So that is what we're gonna do. So let me just read some messages here. Big up, Steve. Go to sleep. Big up. What happened to Marina? I don't see her anymore. Young Musa, hello from Houston. Yeah. Houston, Texas. So only few brothers here from the US or from India, like Herbert. It might be already day over there or morning. So yeah, I'm not really expecting people, but we are already more than 15 people. So I appreciate it, man. Okay, subscribe, hit that like button right now, and let's do it. Let's go. Okay. Steve. Big up, Steve. Marina is sleeping. Marina is sleeping. She's not. I don't see her anymore. She's not coming to the stream anymore. So I don't know. Are you talking about the real Marina Granovkaia right now? She's still walking, Marina Granovkaia, because still a lot of players to get rid of. Still many of them. So we're not done yet until everybody is gone. And the transfer window only, let's say, still few countries like Russia or Eastern Europe that you're gonna find. Those countries still have like few days to go. Yeah, so 3:47 in London. 3:47 in London. She's not feeling good. I don't know. That Marina. Oh, so she can text you, huh? And tell you what's going on, but she doesn't want to text anybody else. Steve. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. All right, people. So what we're going to do now is we're going, as per usual, very quickly on social media, just to double check what's going on over there. This is my page here, The Green Turf 2. Very, very cool. Go there, follow me. Let's follow each other. And share the link to the stream. It's here. So people can, I mean, this is just a waste of time. Who is going to be awake this time? I'm not sure. So if you don't mind sharing, just click this retweet thing so people can come and join us. So people, what are we going to do? Let's go to Chelsea Football Club and see. It's officially, you see this thing here? Niguez. Hola. Hola, Saul Niguez. Official. So it was a little scary at the beginning, at the end, like we thought that he was not going to sign. The deal apparently collapsed the last minute because of paperwork. People really want it just to scare us for nothing. But at the end, everything was prepared. This video was made like, I don't know, hours and hours ago. Prepared and ready. So it was loading, Chelsea teasing, and then boom, they put this video online. So Niguez is a Chelsea player for a season, and we have the option to buy him permanently for around 40 million, right? Euros, which is like 35 million, pounds. And Atleti got a Griezmann. I didn't see that coming, but that was a very, very big surprise for me. Griezmann is back home, so nobody is going to scapegoat him in Spain anymore, because everything that was wrong there, it's always Griezmann at Barcelona. If Barcelona Messi left, that means because of Griezmann is having a lot of money. So Griezmann didn't ask them to give him a huge contract. You gave him the contract. You wanted him. Now you try to push him out. It was really not nice from people, but it is what it is. So many people, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do the good stuff. 5 million loan, 35 option. Okay, big up Forbes. Mr. Forbes himself is in the house. La Liga, they're still there. La Liga is not even a Champions League semi-final treat anymore. Well, Real Madrid still there, brother. They still have a great team. They just bought Camavinga. They still have Benzema. They have Vinicius Junior. They have Rodrigo. They have many players. Casemiro still there. Modric still there. You know, the best midfield in the world. That was before. A few years back, because now it's Kante, right? Kante represent 3 people. So let's see. They wanted the biggest name in football, so they pay the biggest salaries. Yeah, that it is, but that's the way it is. But I don't understand certain people, man. So if you wanna come here and join me, please do it. But I will completely understand if you don't have time to talk. Or there are so many people around you. It's night or it's morning or whatever, and people in the house. So we're gonna continue just to answer some questions. I will continue answering some questions. Hey, bro, what is your take on it? On what? On the transfer? Well, I made a video already. on the green turf. Echoes.
Hello, boss. Oh, no, should be no echoes. I have no other stream open, just yours.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can see you.
Yeah, I got to go in about 17 minutes, so I got to give you the update. Okay, finally, it's over. This was the most exhausting transfer window that I've ever experienced, probably that you've ever experienced, just with the when is Holland coming? Holland, when is Holland coming? And then finally we got Lukaku, and I could take a breath. But then people were going like Kounde, or it's like Niguez, and I was going like, I'm okay with the window already being shut. Well, I still wanted to send people out on loan, and I wanted to, ship out the deadwood. Mm-hmm. But, as far as incoming, I was already done. Saul, I guess his name is Saul, we found out. Not Sal. Saul.
Well, depend on your language, though.
Yeah. Okay. So, but isn't he Spanish?
Yeah, he's Spanish.
Yeah,
but
so
if you wanna pronounce it in Spanish, that's
so,
fine. You wanna pronounce Saul in French. You wanna depend on your influence of your background. But
yeah, it's a $5 million risk or £5 million risk. Yeah, okay, big deal. If he turns out well, he turns out well. If he doesn't If he doesn't have the pace for Premier League, we send him back home. Just like what did the Tottenham do to Gareth Bale? Send him back home.
Yeah.
Right. Although he was once Tottenham, but same thing. So no risk. No risk at all here.
Only 5 million risk, right?
No risk. That's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, and they couldn't pull off the Kounde deal. I mean, they tried to hijack us for another 15 million pounds or euro or whatever, thinking that the amount was nothing and you could just squeeze a little bit more. But no one gets to squeeze a little bit more out of Marina. She doesn't want to set up.
Yeah, they thought that they can steal more money from us. They thought, okay, they just sold Zuma. They don't have any choice. The last minute, they're going to just pay the money and get a player. And Marina was like, you know what? Stay away. I'm not going to do it. And I appreciate that because I know they're going to regret that, Yeah, they're going to regret refusing that man.
Yeah. So. Well, also, we got Chalobah, so we're not afraid. Herbert. Is that Herbert?
Yeah, Herbert. Herbert is in the house. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, I mean, you guys must definitely be happy. You got your main target in Lukaku, and then from everything from that point was pretty much going to be a bonus for you guys. And Saul is not a bad deal. He's on a loan, but obviously improves you guys. And with United, it's the opposite. We got the bonus signings with Ronaldo, and obviously we needed a right winger and a centre back, but we couldn't get the signing which we needed. So I think it's going to be a very interesting season for United, especially. I don't think we are going to be competing for the Premier League. Maybe in the Champions League, because you never know. But I can't see us, winning the Prem.
You can't.
Yeah.
No. Well, to me, okay, and this is where I put my money. And when you put your money down, this is how you truly feel. I took both Chelsea and I took a hedge on Man United. To break even for me. So if Man United wins the Premier League, the Chelsea money that I lost will offset. So it's a hedge. That's what they call it. So to me, it's okay if Man United wins the league if Chelsea doesn't. I just don't want any other team to.
Yeah, but I think it's the other way around. We are more hoping of you guys to win the Premier League because we can't, and we certainly don't want Liverpool and City to win it. So look, I've never seen a team win anything without a central defensive midfielder. So by that logic, we can't win it.
I just don't understand. When you saw Dan James, I was like, they are going to buy somebody for sure. The 30 million is going to help them buy somebody. But
30 million is a lot for Dan James.
It's 28 million euros, so that's 21 million pounds.
Who would pay that? I mean, Dan James is like, I don't know, kind of 32.
Yeah. We made a 6 million profit on him.
Who did Dan James go to, sir?
Leeds United.
Oh God. Well, they don't need to play defense or anything anyways.
Yeah,
Dan James runs a lot and he fits that Bielsa system. So before joining United, he had a photo session with Leeds, like he was holding the shirt. He was absolutely convinced. Then in the last minute, United bought him for I don't know what unknown reason. So
crazy.
He's finally there.
Well, Leeds plays just basically attack. When you play Leeds, you beat them 6-5, but they still scored 5 goals off you just because their goalie is going to be on the attacks. So Leeds is a different kind of beast. Hello, Drum.
Mr. Mubarak, you there, but you kind of frozen. What's going on with you? Hello? This is like every time I try to put him through, it's always like this.
Sometimes
like some connection issues. Hello, Mr. Mubarak. Hello, we can see you. No, he's frozen. Let's move on.
Gonna get the higher speed.
You can criticize Dan James whatever you want, but he always scores against Chelsea. So
Really?
how about that? Yeah.
He scored one goal.
What's West Brom? West Brom always scores against Chelsea. I hope they stay in the championship forever.
Respect, man. Respect for somebody who can score against you.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Are you guys happy that this transfer window is open? We can finally breathe a sigh of relief. All the people hating against each other.
The problem is tomorrow morning another transfer gossip is going to start for January. So it's always going around like that. Always. It never ended. So
we might get Kounde for even less during the January window because
I don't know.
I think that's a good thing. Like, you don't need to pay that kind of money. He's not a 70, 80 million kind player, at max 50. And you anyways have Chalobah. You sold Tomori for that specific reason, to make sure that at least another youth player gets chance. Now you want Kounde. So I am more than happy to see Chalobah, and because every time I watched him, he looks like a very good player. So
yeah,
I hope he gets some games.
Yeah, Kounde would stunt the growth of Chalobah by a lot. Oh, there he is. Hello?
Hello? We can see you. Mr. Mubarak. Mubarak, are you there? Dramani? Hello? No. Thank you so much. Every time. It's not the first time. It's not the first day.
I'm thinking he's coming in maybe on 10 to 25 speed megabits per second, and that's not enough to stream.
Yeah.
Not in the StreamYard world. You need at least 50 to 75 minimum to stream.
So yeah, this was a crazy window, man. Can you believe it? Ronaldo to Man United. Nobody really thought he was going to come, and then Messi went to PSG. Wow, can't even imagine.
That's crazy.
And Griezmann, the last minute, going back to.
Hey, did Mbappe get to Real Madrid before that?
No.
Mbappe? Did he move?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't move. Madrid were willing to play 200 million for him. He was on last year on his contract, and PSG guys
200 million. You gotta let him go, man.
No, I mean, I like the way PSG did things because remember, Real Madrid always try to bully people. They think that they are entitled. Every big player is supposed to play for them. It's like, we are the best. We have money. We're gonna get the player that we want.
Hazard from us.
So yeah. So that entitlement, I don't like that attitude from them. They did the same with Ronaldo, right? Pushing. Man United said, no, give us one more season and all that. Yeah. So it's not about really money because Qatar don't need money. They got money, man. Those are just that change, the pocket money for them. So they want to show that, hey, it's about pride. They don't want to just...
Qatar is an island made of oil.
So they don't need anything. Only the fair play, the financial fair play can stop them from spending. But they don't really mind,
Yeah.
Mr. Perspective in the house.
One second.
Okay, take your time.
We saw a photo and
then himself, yeah.
Video,
I think if Mbappe moves next summer, he's going to for a free to these guys, Madrid. I think the only reason they are keeping Mbappe is because they want to win the Champions League this time, because that's what they bought Messi for. So if he leaves, they can replace him with Haaland.
Not only for that, but many things been said in France. Yes, sir, we can hear you. Yeah. It's not only about the winning the Champions League. They just want to show Madrid that you can't bully us. It's Qatar, man. Like you can't mess up with us. We can let him go for free because it's not about money. They're trying to send a message. But winning a Champions League will be a bonus. They're not gonna win it. We're gonna win it. We're gonna beat them.
Because I got to tell you something about the next few days. This weekend, Labor Day weekend, I'm going to be at the Saboten Anime Con in downtown Phoenix for the entire 4 days. And then the following weekend, I'm going to El Paso Comic Book Convention. So if you don't see me, I haven't abandoned you or anything. I'm still going to be putting up like videos about anime and Comic-Con, but because this is an international break, my focus and attention.
No, if he doesn't see you, he's gonna start crying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know. I'm still going to be on, but all the videos I put up are going to be other topics. Yeah, because I have many topics.
No problem, man.
You do watch anime then?
I do watch anime. Yes, Attack on Titan is my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll definitely check out your videos then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chelsea perspective, what's going on, bro?
I can't complain, man. I'm just happy the way the window went for us, and I'm glad Manchester United didn't get a DM. Sorry, Albert.
Come on. Come on.
I have to be honest, that has always been my fear. They have a very good attack. Mm-hmm. They have the best ball-playing defense, but they don't have the most solid defense. Mm-hmm. What they needed was just to complete the puzzle with just a definite defensive midfielder, and I would have been pooping in my pants right now, knowing we're in trouble.
They should have signed Rice.
They might adapt somebody there. They might adapt.
No, we don't have that. We don't have that option. We just don't have anyone, not from the youth or even the first level.
Like Lindelof.
McTominay. It's completely different playing centre back and CDM.
Or just Phil Jones. Take Phil Jones and put him.
Phil Jones is not a footballer for me.
Fred McTominay.
So I heard that Phil Jones actually refused to give away his number 4. Like he didn't want to give it to Varane.
Varane, yeah, he didn't want to. That's the rumors.
That's heavy. But you know what? If I was a player, I'd just pick 31 like I do, because that was the number when I was playing in youth league, and therefore no one's going to want 31, right?
31 is a bit of a cursed number in our team. We gave it to Schweinsteiger, and he was terribly treated by Mourinho.
So that's the cursed number at United. At Chelsea, there's a number 9 jersey.
Yeah, and you know what? If I was Lukaku, I'd just keep the 18 or whatever it is he was. Does Oggs watch anime? Are you an anime watcher, Oggs?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, when I watch with the family sometimes, but I just but I'm not into it like you. No. You go to convention.
I do. I go to.
You donate money for movies and all that.
I make videos. At conventions for anime and Comic-Con.
Oggs, if you don't mind, I was going to ask Herbert a question. Herbert, are you okay with your defense?
Yeah. I'm definitely more than convinced with my defense. Maybe I think the 2 centre backs and the left backs are okay. Wan-Bissaka needs to improve on the ball. But I'm okay with the defense. And as you said, we didn't have a DM because, in my opinion, and you can say I'm overestimating, but after PSG, I think United have the best attack in the world. You can't deny it. Just look at that Sancho.
Argument about the attack.
Yeah,
no argument.
Exactly, but we don't have the engine room.
That's what I'm saying. My argument is this: you have the best ball-playing defenders, but you don't have the most solid. That's my argument, because if you look at your last game, they were actually exposed. Yeah. They were exposed brutally. We were. Like Fred was everywhere. He doesn't know what he's doing.
And because of Fred, Pogba looks bad. So it's just a virus in the midfield at this moment. So that's why I said, we are not going to win this league at all. I have never seen any team win a league without a CDM.
How do you feel about Maguire?
It will be pretty difficult. It will be pretty difficult.
Maguire is good. He is. I mean, he's okay. I'm not convinced again. But with
let me explain. He's okay. How about see what Man United needs at Chelsea? See what makes us why Chelsea plays so good. Are you listening, Herbert?
Yeah.
Rudiger. Yeah, Rudiger brings aggression. Mm-hmm. He brings aggression. Yeah. He brings that grit. He brings the fight. He brings that stubbornness in that defense. And then when you bring in Christensen or Silva, they bring calmness.
No, I agree. You get the
but on your side,
Rudiger.
Maguire and what's his name again? What's the French guy?
Varane.
and Varane, they're practically the same type of players. Ball playing is their thing. You don't have that aggression in them that brings out the best in Varane, which is what Ramos did for him. So Ramos does the fighting, Varane brings the calmness and the ball and moving with the ball most times that Ramos did. So that's the issue. Yeah, you have a good player in Varane, but you don't have the Ramos that brings out the best in him. So you just have two ball playing defenders that are, you can say they're good defenders, but you need to mix it up a little bit.
So to complete what Chelsea perspective been saying.
Hey, bye-bye.
Oh, you
gotta go. Okay.
You going already?
Okay.
Yeah, gotta pick up mom.
Oh, okay. Thank
Okay.
you. To complete what
why Chelsea plays so good? Because they have 3 center defender closers. The Tuchel.
Ox, can you pause it? Let me ask you this question again for the second time. Oh, can you? Ox, pause it. Tell me the truth. Can you tell me that? What's his name again? Rio isn't holding laughter. It was like looking at, he's at the point of just letting laughter out, and he's looking at him like, what the heck is this guy talking about? This is the second time I'm saying this, and I'm serious about it. He's not believing all this nonsense this guy is saying in his face.
Yeah, probably, but he's a professional, so he holds his
Just look at his face. Go ahead.
5 and 2 players so close, and the distances are so close. And at the same time, they're so wide with the wingbacks. They're so that with the
Oh my God!
That's why you cannot be close, because they push you here, and a lot of good players in.
Okay, so that just to complete. Go ahead, man. Just to complete what you were.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, look, obviously with your defense, you have like you get the aggression with Rudiger, the experience with Silva, and the ball playing ability of Christensen. So it works for you. That's why. From day one, you are playing at 3 at the back. That's what a good coach does. But obviously, look, we have Maguire and Varane. It's a complementing partnership, but I agree that Maguire is not that Vidic kind of player, and he is never going to be that. He's not that aggressive player, but he does win his headers. But again, I agree with you that he does not have the aggression or the captaincy of leadership, which we have lacked. But I'm not going to complain with this defense because it's the best we had since Alex Ferguson left. So. I don't think it's going to be too much. Again, as you said, like, we just don't have that CDM, man. So it's going to be a long season.
And I was thinking you guys were going to go for Rice, and Rice would have jumped at the opportunity because that's the best option for him, not Chelsea. Had you guys gone for him, he would have jumped at it.
We would have gone for him, but West Ham slapped a 100 million price tag on him. So
that's crazy. How about Tchouaméni? You guys didn't even go for him. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, all these guys, they were available, and each of them could have would do a better job than Fred.
About Tchouaméni, I mentioned this also. I don't think Oli even knows who Tchouaméni is, because all these kinds of players, you don't really rate that unless your name isn't English. I mean, if Tchouaméni was named Thomas, you would have gone for him. So. That's why we don't have good scouting like Chelsea and Leicester and these guys have.
Mm-hmm. So people, we are more than 40, almost 50 people already. Thank you for being here. It's too late in certain countries. Much appreciated. Join us. The link is somewhere on top. You can click and come join us and ask some questions. Herbert is here, Man United, and we have Chelsea perspective himself from Vegas. The guy is in the house. Okay. What are we gonna talk? People,
I think from now on, Chelsea has to, win the league. Like, after seeing what you guys did to Liverpool, now you're definitely my favorites. I was still putting City for me because they have the experience of winning it. But 10-man defending at Anfield is like one of the most difficult tasks in football. It's horrible. But you guys made it so easy. Like, 0 big chances created in second half. So that just shows how well drill side you are. So for me, Chelsea.
What impressed me the most actually was that Chelsea they weren't just defending. They were pushing to actually win the game. They had a strategy, knowing that Liverpool would come. Yes, our team, we knew that Liverpool would come at us because we're a man down. So the strategy was to find the space, and they did find it on 2-3 occasions. But just unfortunately, when it was Kovacic that had the ball, I didn't expect us to score. That's unfortunate, because he's woeful in terms of scoring goals. Yeah, it was that I was impressed. Really, the never die spirit came back, and they weren't just gonna give up. They fought till the man in the middle blew the final whistle, and that was good to see.
That's true. So
I think if it was 11 against 11, I think you would have won by two or more goals. Because
True.
Yeah, that's
true. Good observation. Yeah, because Liverpool would have been all out to get an equalizing goal after that first goal, and there would have been the space there to for us to score more goals. The man he's a Chelsea fan undercover. He's talking about Herbert, right?
Yeah, Herbert.
I've said that before. Yeah.
No,
it
just used a lot. It just used a lot of common sense. He's not those biased thing. Thank you so much, Phantom, for the donation. Much appreciated, brother.
all I want to get talent.
No, I know. I was just kidding when I said that, because Herbert, he loves the game. He knows the game. He loves talking the game. Yeah, he loves talking the game, and that's why I love discussing the game with him too. Yeah, we are not gonna get Haaland
anytime soon, man, because we just want Ronaldo.
I don't think the guy will come to England, actually.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't think what's his name, Haaland. I don't think he will come to England again. He might probably end up.
Why not? He's gonna join Sancho and Ronaldo, the same team.
He might.
No.
I was gonna let me say this, Herbert. Are you listening to me? I feel Ronaldo comes with some, you could say, baggage. There will be some that is ego issues for Ole to manage, and if he doesn't manage it properly, it might lead to him losing his job.
I agree. Listen, Ronaldo is bigger than Ole. You could say at this moment Ronaldo is bigger than United. I mean, we haven't won anything since 2018.
They used to be colleagues, right? They used to play together.
Yeah,
right?
for one season only.
Did they play together?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they played for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I didn't know they played together, honestly.
It's just like Frank Lampard and Aspilicueta. So, Yeah,
that's the truth.
And sometimes it can be like, I'm not going to listen to you. You're just, a colleague of mine, and like stuff like that. So people, go subscribe to Chelsea Perspective. You see the channel here that I'm showing you. Great channel. You see on the screen? All right, go subscribe.
Thank you for the shout out, brother.
They used to be colleagues, so egos. But I don't think Ronaldo knows that he's there like maybe for a couple of seasons. He just need to win. So I don't think he's going to cause a lot of trouble.
See how I see it, Oaks. I don't mean to cut you off. Now, Ronaldo knows his value. And as he joined United, the site went down, right? And sales went up. Even the stock, Manchester United stock, went up. He knows all those things. And as humans, even as a human being, in some occasions, you wouldn't even know that I don't know how else to phrase it, that is you're causing problems without knowing, because you know your value, the way you carry yourself, the way you'd like to be the center of attraction in the whole situation. And that's who Ronaldo has always been. How is this going to change? I don't see it changing. So it's up to Ole to find a way to manage that's the ego before they start clashing. But Pogba would like to be the center of attraction.
The problem is they have somebody who can put them together. Sir Alex Ferguson.
But he's not the coach.
No, because of him, one of the people that called Ronaldo and said, you have to come, don't go to City and all that. So I think with he's like a dad to him. So, and Ole, apparently he was also chosen by Sir Alex. So I think he can find a way to put them together and say, "Hey, you guys need to work together" or something.
In my opinion, it's a good thing if he has ego, because we need that kind of ego. He's like us. It's almost like a fan in that dressing room. Yeah, because we want to win. We don't want to come second. We don't want to lose Europa League finals. We want to win Champions League and Premier League, and that's what Ronaldo brings. He's not going to expect anything less than that. He only has 2 years.
You need to redefine the ego you're talking about. If it's an ego in terms of everything must be about me, then there's a problem. You need to redefine the ego you're talking about right now. I don't know if you get my point.
I'm talking about the ego when you lose and your ego gets hurt. I'm talking about that. But the one you're mentioning, in which it gets hurt because he's the biggest player in the dressing room, I agree that he has to manage that. But I can't see him creating problem. He's just there for 2.5 years or whatever it is. So
the ego that
he will be wanting more, but not anything. If you saw his he post on Instagram, you can see that he's not here to create problems like that. United love him more than Madrid and Juventus. So I hope so that does not happen.
Have they sorted out the numbers, the number 7 jersey?
Yeah, they sorted out. I think Cavani will move on to Dan James number 21. That's what he wears for Uruguay, and Ronaldo will get the 7.
Fair enough. Yeah, he gets his national team number. I think that's good to see. That's
it's a little bit disrespectful, though.
It is. It is really.
It's not like you're nobody. Give me your shirt because I'm me. This is me, kind of. But
even though he won't say anything, but deep down, he will feel disrespected.
He will say
He does not even want to be here. We basically begged him to stay one more season because we couldn't buy Haaland. So, look, anyways, Cavani will go next season. He wants to go. He refused to, if you know, the Premier League released the rule that you can't go to the country which are red listed. So Uruguay is in that. But he wants to go. He wants to play for Uruguay. But obviously Premier League has denied it. So basically we were going to pay him to play for Uruguay. So he was also creating some kind of problems there. So I'm not too bothered, man. Cavani is not a United legend. Ronaldo is.
You are disrespecting him already.
Yeah, like a few weeks ago he was on top. Like people said all the good stuff about him. You see how Ronaldo is powerful, right? The guy who calls like 4 billion KO to Coca-Cola.
So if Lampard comes back to Chelsea right now, will you take off the 8 and give off Kovacic and give to Lampard? Would you care? Like Kovacic is not a Chelsea legend, right?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what I mean. You need just to learn.
Yeah, that brings to mind actually. I was arguing with somebody. How do you define a club legend? Are you saying that Kovacic is not a Chelsea legend?
No.
Depend on your definition of a legend.
So how do you define a legend? A club legend. What makes a club legend?
Many things.
For me, it's basically what you do, not how long you do. So for me, I consider Van Persie as a United legend just for that one season he gave us. Literally single-handedly won us the league.
Van Persie. Robin
Van Persie.
Okay, let me ask you a hard one. Do you think John Mikel Obi is a Chelsea legend?
Me, yes. For me, Lord Mikel. How can you even ask me that question?
On.
How can you even?
How? Do you think Mikel is a Chelsea legend?
Absolutely not. No chance.
What?
Did you see that? And that's why I'm starting a new series very soon.
What?
to argue who's a legend and who's not one. It's not defined.
Listen, who says
it's not defined?
Mikel is not a legend? Tell me who says.
You just heard Herbert say it. And some Chelsea fans, I actually did put out a poll on Twitter. And some people, almost 30% of people said he's not a Chelsea legend.
Watch outside, brother. Watch outside. Herbert, you going?
My door is locked.
Herbert is gone right now. Take him. Who says so?
No. Yeah. Okay, fine. If you say he's a Chelsea legend, then obviously Michael Essien is a Chelsea legend, right?
No, say it. Don't shake your head. Say it.
Yeah. Listen. Okay. I know what you're taking me here. He won the Champions League with us. He scored some golazos. He knows how to shoot the ball. Injuries destroyed John Obi Mikel. You know what I mean? So John Obi Michael Essien, right? So there are certain people that just I can't even explain, you know.
When I think of Chelsea legends, especially midfielders, I think the likes of Essien, Makelele, this guy Balak, Lampard, and all these guys, even Zola. These guys are Chelsea legends for me, not Obi Mikel. He was a good player, but not not on the levels of these guys.
Can you explain? Can you explain why? Tell me why he's not a Chelsea legend.
No, because he's from outside. Let me explain that. First of all, he snapped them. He snapped Man United. He already went there with a shirt. Oh, look at me! And we stole Obi Mikel from them. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Okay. First of all, that's the thing. And then Obi Mikel was on the bench. Never ever complain about everything. He's always there. When you call him to do the job, he's going to get the job done. Always smiling, helping the team. Attitude. This is the attitude that I'm talking about here. So Obi Mikel, and he played in the Champions League final. Yeah,
and he was one of our best players that day.
Yeah. So Blue Eyes.
I think you could actually argue that Mikel is one of the most underrated Chelsea players. Why?
Yeah.
I agree
because of the way. Because of his personality and because of the way he plays. He sacrifices he actually literally sacrificed his abilities just to sit back, protect the defense.
Yeah.
That guy was an attacking midfielder until he met Uncle Mo. Very silky player. Very silky player in the mode of Kanu, if you ask me.
Yeah, look, for me, the word legend, you can't just put it on everyone. It has to be a very special bracket. So I can't put Obi Mikel in the same bracket as, Balak and these Lampard and all these guys. So
I completely respect and understand
there are categories of legends. You could argue that. But the truth is, it all comes down to how you perceive it. And I don't think that's it. In terms of football, there's no definite definition for who's a legend and who's not. It depends on the individual you ask. Who?
Is Kai Havertz a legend?
I would argue he's etched his name on Chelsea's book of records, so he's one. In a very good way. So he's become one right now.
I'll say he's not a legend, he's a cult hero.
Yet.
Havertz is not a legend, please. That's not the kind of club we are. We're not a nursery, man. To be a legend, you have to put in. To be a legend, you have to put in time, tenureship.
Agreed.
Kai Havertz he's still under his probation.
Havertz is under his probation. I hope you came with a knife today, Ice.
A knife?
All the time, man.
No, I agree with you. That's what I said. Like, you can't call everyone a legend.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
Years from now,
of course,
like
Mikel
10 years
is a legend.
From now, we can
of
say.
Of course, Mikel will be a legend.
Yeah.
How about Matic?
Matic is not a legend.
Yeah. He was just a good player.
Yeah. Michael Ballack is a popular Chelsea player. He's not a legend. How long was Michael Ballack at Chelsea? How about, since you know about all our players, how long?
I don't know how long he was, but he's one of the best Chelsea midfielders I ever seen. So for me, he's a legend. I have never seen one of them, and that's a kind.
I don't think Ballack was. I don't think he is one of the best Chelsea midfielders.
But
if you
listen,
ask me. Just that
before
he came to Chelsea, he was already a big name.
There are certain legends that just be there like for 1 year, and the impact. Look like at who? Drogba at Marseille. Okay, the guy was from the second division, come to the first division in France, in Marseille. Yeah. 1 season before Chelsea bought him, and the guy was, you can feel those are natural, the leadership, the way he's with people. So not necessarily that you have to be there for 100 years, but somebody
name 2 players that are legends that have been in Chelsea for less than 2 years.
That's only Chelsea. We're talking in general.
Let's use Chelsea so that at least we can. It's close to home. Let's use Chelsea. It's close to home. You don't need to talk in general. Let's look at Chelsea in the past. Let's say since 2005. Name 2 legends that have been at Chelsea for only 2 years.
Giloboji.
Who?
It's difficult.
It's difficult, man.
Like I said, it depends. Okay, let me give you an example, right?
What about Hasselbank?
No. Well, Hasselbank.
Yeah, you can.
Do you see why I said it depends on how you see it? Yeah. For every individual, what an individual calls a legend might not be somebody you look at and say,
like somebody like Diego Costa, for example. It depends on how you see things.
Exactly. It depends on how you. There's no definite definition for who is a club legend. When you're looking at things from football perspective, it's
when Michy Batshuayi scored and won us
difficult to define.
Yeah.
You see now he started saying he couldn't answer that question.
Oh, are you asking me? I didn't hear you.
No, you were trying to answer a question, but you couldn't.
Which one? Which question? Sure. No. My internet froze. What question were you? No, I'll answer you. What question?
Really? What was the answer then? What you were asking if somebody was a legend, and you didn't.
Who were you asking if he's a legend? No, for me,
it was Diego Costa. I think he said. Og said Diego Costa.
Diego Costa is not
I'm just throwing some names.
No, but so Diego Costa. Anyways, you're right. I guess it also depends on when you jumped on the bandwagon of being a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
Diego Costa is not a legend. Diego Costa is a popular, fantastic Chelsea player. Same as Fabregas. I don't know people that call Fabregas a Chelsea legend. Oh my goodness, you're disrespecting the Chelsea flag.
Well, I think we need to just go to the dictionary, like a big dictionary, and start checking what the legend means.
I
mean, legendary thing.
I think, you know what? I think since the definition, you don't have it's everywhere in terms of football. Like you said, it depends on the individual or who you ask. I think we may have to define it for the fans, and if we're being honest here, I think. Loyalty comes into play. What again? Your achievements at the club comes into play too. 1 second. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, family first. Go talk to the family.
I was just going to follow up that because you said the word loyalty. So look, obviously, in your opinion, Conte is a Chelsea legend, right? Because he's won you the Premier League and the Champions League. Does he get into your all-time 11 over Makelele?
No, Conte. No.
Conte is not a Chelsea legend.
Conte is not a legend yet. Calm down.
He will be when he retires.
No. He has to write his story. He's writing his story now. When he finishes writing his book, then we the fans are the ones.
Okay,
he's not ready yet.
Yes, can I say this? Can I ask you this? Ice.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay,
go ahead.
You when you asked if Mikel was a Chelsea legend, you said yes. You didn't even hesitate, right?
Yes, he's a complete.
Okay, let me ask you this again: Is Conte a Chelsea legend?
No.
What is the difference between Conte and Mikel?
A legend is a legend writes a story.
Please. That's not my question. What?
I'm going to answer your question now. Let me start by defining a legend leaves a story.
This is my Igbo brother, sir.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Thank you. A legend leaves a story behind. Kante hasn't left a story behind yet. Kante is still working. When Kante is done, I'll tell you if he's a legend or not. That's the kind of club we are.
So are you trying to say if Mikel was still at Chelsea that he's not a legend until he leaves the club?
Yeah, exactly. Until he's done. Yes.
So listen, Ice is a kind of people that will just build your status when you are dead. You know, like I'm not gonna appreciate you until you are dead.
He started respecting Tupac after his death.
Yeah, his death. Like, I'm not.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me.
That is his definition. I see.
No, hey man. Mikel, obviously, I'm partial to Mikel as well, but hey man, he's the first CDM to ever take us to a Champions League final and win for Chelsea, man. The first ever CDM.
Listen, so are you gonna call? Listen. are you gonna call Ryan Bertrand a legend? Because the kid played his first game in the Champions League final with Chelsea.
No.
But that's what you say about Mikel, right?
No, why are you comparing Mikel to Ryan Bertrand? Why
No,
are you
I'm just telling
football?
you because you gave an example of somebody who took us to the Champions League final and won
it's
it.
not about.
So I'm throwing some names.
Who gets into your all-time Chelsea 11 midfield three then?
All time.
Midfield, my goodness, it has to be. Man, there's a lot, man. No, Lampard, Roberto Di Matteo, and
N'Golo Kante.
Man, prime Mikel.
you see,
Mikel.
Not Dennis Rice.
Yeah, and you know what? Ice is not biased.
Yeah, he's not that biased.
Okay. He's not biased at all. He doesn't even know where Mikel is from.
Yeah.
No, but my midfield three, Roberto Di Matteo, just because of his grit, his discipline, and he was a very elusive midfielder. And then Mikel, just because he was cold in front of pressure. Cold as ice, man. He was cold as ice in front of pressure. And then Frank Lampard, just because Frank Lampard can score. He can score. He has an eye for goal. So, yeah, that's my midfield three.
His industry, too.
Yeah, his industry. Absolutely. His industry.
Wow. Frank isn't the most technically gifted, but he gives you that is 150% whenever he's fit. That's just what makes him different.
And then if you tell me Manchester United, I'll tell you Roy Keane. Roy Keane is at the base of my midfield, and I'm going to put Paul Scholes. And then
Scholes has to be there.
Yeah, and then I have to try, man.
How can you forget McTominay?
No.
He's a
legend, right?
It has to be Labille. I have to put Labille, man. I'm thinking Labille. I'm thinking about Labille, man. I have to put Paul there.
Paul, but you see,
Paul Scholes. Oh, he's not done. Yeah,
Scholes.
He's not done.
Paul Pogba is still alive.
He's still alive. You're crazy.
Man, what do you want me to say?
For Man United, it's gonna be a nightmare even to throw some names.
I think
out
every
there.
Chelsea fans I ask, they always say that the midfield three is like Makelele, Lampard, and Gianfranco Zola.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys are probably like 18, 19, 17, 21, 22. These are absolutely Makelele will be on that list. You know,
Gianfranco Zola as well.
Sorry?
Gianfranco Zola.
Yeah, but Franco Zola wasn't really a midfielder.
Yeah, he was a little bit advanced role.
He was more advanced. That's why when you say Frank Zola, I say no, Frank Zola is not a midfielder, man. Like so that's why a lot of these kids, like anybody who watched Frank Zola properly is maybe early 30s. It's probably early 30s. So I want you to do that math, Harvard. Apart from that, it's all YouTube, man.
He was a number 10, wasn't he? The way he played, he was a number 10.
But he was more attacking. He wasn't really a defined midfielder. He wasn't really like midfielder.
Who was?
Frank Zola.
Gianfranco Zola.
He was more like a winger then, I think.
He plays different positions, really. Yeah. As a winger, as a number 10, as a false 9. He was kind of a free role kind of player.
It wasn't really, no. We had, it was the Roberto Di Matteos of the world. They were the ones that protected Frank Zola. Those were his goons. The Matteos of the world. They created the path for Zola to have fun up front.
How good was this guy during his days, Mark Hughes?
Mark Hughes was a fantastic player, man.
Was a very good player.
I'm surprised you guys didn't even count him. Wasn't he a midfielder? What position did he play?
He was a striker.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hughes was a fantastic player, man.
What happened to him?
What's the best way to explain his career, man?
He wasn't that much of a good coach. No,
not a coach. I'm just talking about his play.
He managed also Southampton, right?
And City.
Southampton, Man City. He started the Man City revolution.
Didn't he buy? Wasn't he the one that brought Adebayo?
Adebayo.
Who bought Adebayo? Who bought Nasri?
I think it must be him. Yeah, before Mantini, I think.
He bought Joe.
No, Pellegrini.
He bought Joe. He bought Robinho.
Yes, he bought Robinho. Thank you. And he bought Joe. Yeah, that means that Adebayo was part of that deal. Nasri. What about Clichy? Who bought Clichy?
I don't even know. I'm not a Man City fan, so I don't care.
Remember, there was a time Man City they bought everything on sale and clearance from Arsenal.
I think after Lukaku is the second player to play strike for both you guys and United after Mark Hughes. He played for you guys as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good point. That's a good point, man. Okay. Hey man, I'm really excited about Camavinga going to Real Madrid, man.
Do you support Madrid?
No, I like kids that make big moves.
Well, he went there. He didn't really want to go there.
It doesn't matter.
He wanted to go to PSG, but they didn't have,
I just like big moves, man. For young kids, it helps develop their career.
No, I wanted him to go to Germany, like Borussia Dortmund. He's only 18 years old, 17, 18. Go play football. Do you think he's going to have a lot of?
How old? Okay, how old was Vinicius when he went to Real?
Vinicius, 18.
Yeah, and now he's getting at least 30% games.
After how many seasons? Because he was playing with the reserve, the La Castilla, or whatever.
How old is he now?
Who? Vinicius?
Yeah.
I think he's like 20 or 21, something like that.
So if you look at it, 3 years is not a bad transition process, especially for a big team like Real. But no, I hear you with Camavinga. I hear what you're saying, though. I'm just happy for him that
one thing you should know is that Ancelotti respects experience very much, so it would be difficult for him to bench what's his name, Casemiro, just say his name.
For Camavinga.
It will be difficult. He respects
experience. Look at that midfield. Look at Modric is there. You have
Modric doesn't have fan belt anymore. There's nothing left in the engine, bro.
But he still
fan belt don't tear, man. There's nothing left in the engine. Casemiro has been found out. When you find a defender out, there's nothing left. No,
I disagree with that. The issue was that they have too many old legs in the team, and bro, you have mercy on the guy. I don't know how else to phrase it. It was just him in that midfield. You know how old Kroos is?
100 years old.
All those guys. So it was just basically him protecting the defense and every other department in their team.
Kroos, guys dominated them at their own stadium, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So great point there by BB4L22. So it was just too much on him. So if they had younger players in the team, the workload would have been lesser. But it was just practically him in that everything that comes. He's trying to protect every department in the team. So, and people found out that they have too many old players.
Okay, Casemiro is a good player. I agree.
But
okay, you win.
Kante put them in the pocket though.
Yeah, he finished. Kante finished.
Yeah,
he finished.
It was a buffet for Kante, and he ate well that day.
Did you see some pictures that was going on online? It's like they put like the best three in Europe, right? They will put like Casemiro, Kroos, Modric, and then they put like Man United, let's say Pogba, whatever, and other. And then for Chelsea, they just put Kante. Kante represent three. So it was so funny.
Oh my God, man!
So he represents. Interesting here. Somebody said something interesting here. He said, I think it's in the chat. BB4L22 said Olivier Giroud is a Chelsea legend.
No, he's a fantastic servant. He's a servant of the club. He's not a legend.
And he's a good professional.
You see how I'm asking?
I put out a tweet on that too. Almost something percent said he's not a Chelsea legend.
No, he's not.
About 50-something said he's a Chelsea legend. So that brings us back to the argument again. It depends on who you ask and how the person sees it.
Chelsea perspective. You see, most times when you ask me, I answer you right away. That should tell you I don't even think. That should tell you the quality of my answers. No hesitation. So if any name you give me right now, I'll tell you if he's a legend or
Willian.
No legend. Come on. Why are you disrespecting the
Willian? Not even close. Even if Willian was one, he ruined it the moment he joined Arsenal.
Exactly. No, not even
he was
that.
Never one. Not even close to becoming one.
He ruined it while he was at Chelsea, but it's all good.
David Luiz.
No. Come on, man. Why are you disrespecting my club, man? No.
What? Luiz?
Top player, top guy, but no, not a legend. No.
Really? He won the Champions League.
Who was that?
David Luiz.
No.
He
won the Champions League on one leg. The guy played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a servant. Let me tell you from that Champions League squad. Let me name the legends for you: Didier Drogba,
Peter
Cech, Frank Lampard, John Obi Mikel, Branislav Ivanovic, and Ashley Cole, my guy, Ashley Cole. See, now that's a legend right there. That's a legend that actually came from a rival team.
Miralles.
He's a fantastic man. One of my favorite players, though.
You see the problem there. How can you say that Cole is a legend and David Luiz isn't a legend? That's the issue. I'd argue that David Luiz isn't a legend, if you ask me. But I'd argue that Ashley Cole is a legend.
Let me tell you why Ashley Cole is a legend. Ashley Cole defined the left back position at Chelsea for the world to see. He not only is a Chelsea player, he's a trend setter. It's like when you think left back, you think Ashley Cole. Just think about it. If you think left back right now, if you're not thinking Ashley Cole, you're not talking football.
But he played for Arsenal too.
Yeah, but his games at Arsenal, anyways, he played with the Invincibles. I got to give him that one. So his heart was set there at that time. I think he played with Kano, right?
No one remembers Ashley Cole about his Arsenal career. Everyone remembers him and Ronaldo.
There you go. That's true. Arsenal fans call him Cashley Cole because he went to Chelsea for the money. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when the banter era started, when you started taking their best players and shipping out your, Redwood to them.
Yeah. You saw the Gallas over there. They gave him number 10.
That's true.
So, all right, people, ask us some more questions, few more questions before we leave because it's getting too late. And some people need to get ready to go to work while we're preparing to go to bed.
Did the Wolves end up signing Renato Sanchez? Anybody know?
No,
I'm not sure.
Oh, that deal didn't go. It didn't happen, eh?
It didn't go through.
No.
Okay.
And Aurier, I think he terminated his contract with Tottenham.
Yeah.
So he's a free agent.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the Tottenham manager likes him.
Yeah,
maybe that may be the case. I'm not sure. You never know. We don't know what happened.
I don't like what they. You see this kid with Arsenal. What's his name? The kid that's been trying to get playing time.
Maitland-Niles.
Yes.
Ainsley.
Yeah. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He puts down a request to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't been seeing game time. Just like he's basically in the same shoes as Cho.
Callum.
Yes. Yeah, and honestly, that's selfishness in terms of the club. But you know what I respect.
Chelsea perspective, you're right.
Yeah.
But you know also what I respect with this kid is he pushed for a transfer.
So you wanted Callum to push?
Yes.
Right?
Show ambition. Show ambition. If you guys don't want to play me, let me go so that you force their hand. They'll play you.
Honestly, the truth is Callum himself wanted to leave. But the club like I said before, selfishness, pure selfishness, because this is not good for the guy's development. First of all, you play him as a right wing back, which is in his natural position. And then even at that right wing back, he doesn't even get enough minutes. Just let him go. The guy is too much of a talent to be kept at Chelsea and not start him. You end up dwarfing his development. It's not okay. He will not forgive you because he will look back and blame the club for not letting him leave. Let him go. If he goes to Dortmund, he gets to play. They know how to develop young players. And if he becomes better, if you like, sell it to them and put a buyback clause on the agreement, and you can always get him back. That's the better option these days. Keeping the player doesn't help his development.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give them the benefit of the doubt for people who say Thomas Tuchel is going to give him playing time. So I'm waiting for them in December. If he's gonna have like one cup game here and there, and then don't blame me because I'll be very angry. I will get on some people because I said it. Let him go. You convince me. Okay, let's give him time. Okay, let's wait. I don't wanna see him only on Carabao Cup against like what team? I don't know, Forest or whatever. That is not his level anymore, man. That is not his level. But hopefully, we can see him play a lot of games. So we have a question here for Herbert. Herbert, when will Ronaldo play? When will be his first game, if you can guess?
I don't need to guess. I think it's the next game when we come back from the Premier League against Newcastle at home. So that's when he will have his second debut for United.
Okay, so Chelsea fanatic, you have your answer. The first game when he comes back from international duty, the guy is going to be ready. Do you think he's going to start or he's going to sit on the bench?
Sorry, did you see my message? Did you see my private message?
I'm gonna run. Oh, yeah.
Before they break down my studio door.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping.
All right, bye, guys. No worries, bro. Always.
All right, so we're gonna leave very soon. Here we have like 5 minutes to go. If anybody got the topic to talk about, so we can kind of discuss about it and leave.
Hey man, nobody's talking about Tottenham Hotspurs.
Tottenham, they did some.
Yes, very good business, and they look very good, man.
Yeah,
they've been able to revive some certain positions, especially. And is almost a 10 now. He's like a 10/an 8/a 6. He's everywhere. And then Dele Ali too has revived. I don't know what he did to Dele Ali. Dele Ali is a different player altogether. And I remember last season I was begging we should go and buy Dele Ali, but Dele Ali looks a different player. And then they added some really crucial pieces to their team, and they look good. They look good and quiet.
Yeah, I mean they were just a kind of low key, but they still have Harry Kane.
Yeah,
which is massive. They managed to give a new contract to Son.
They have Son. They have the Brazilian.
This Emerson guy also, Royal. He's just signed for them, so they're doing good, man. And the guy Tanganga, that guy is just like a possessed man at the moment. So Spurs is pretty balanced, They are top of the league, and Arsenal, man, bottom of the league. And they spent more money than anybody. What do you think of Arsenal, deals so far? Do you think Arsenal also can do something with Lokonga? And
I don't. You know what? I don't want to be the one to say no, but a lot of those deals were suspect. Like they did not make one blockbuster deal, one Arsenal type, typical, strong, popular blockbuster deal, like a very well-known name. Not even one. And Ben White, I think, is going to be successful. However, that seems to be the only big acquisition they made this year at 50 million.
When it comes me, I have another perspective when it comes to big names. I believe that you can make your own big name, and nobody knew who N'Golo Kante was before he moved to Leicester City.
Yeah, but Chelsea did not buy him from France. Chelsea bought him from Leicester City
because
after he won a cup. So he was already a big name. So you're looking at it as a Chelsea fan, as a Leicester fan. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So when I mean big player, it doesn't have to be
big name.
No, like even this Saul Niguez, I don't know him very well, but you can tell he's an established player. Like I was listening to Talk Sport, and one of the pundits was saying he played over 250 games for Atletico Madrid, and he's only 26.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is a resume. Over 250 games for a top club like Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, the way I see it is like it's more of Arsenal didn't really address their issues. They went on the market and just bought talented, young players instead of like addressing the midfield, like somebody like, let's say, Saul Niguez, right? Somebody who would take you to the next level, who would do really the job instead of like having some goal-scoring midfielders. They sold the other guy to, I don't know what's his name, to Newcastle. And then now they have Odegaard, but Odegaard doesn't score often. So they got the new Japanese guy. Well, that guy also, do they really need him? They had Saliba.
Gabriel is always injured.
They had Saliba. They didn't want to play him. He's on loan. So it looks like it's not really like well coordinated kind of transfer, but that is good for me though, because because Arteta need to be given 10 years and it's all good. So
if they can make Xhaka work, which I don't know if it's possible, if Xhaka can work, then their midfield can at least weather the storm till January. But if Xhaka cannot work, then Lakonga and El Nani they have to, because I'm looking for the other.
Thomas Partey is always injured.
And Thomas Partey is always the guaranteed starter out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on who plays next to him.
They are finished, man. We don't need to analyze too much about them. I think they are finished. They don't even have a better midfield than Aston Villa. So I mean, they have to need a miracle to get back into Europa League places. So.
All right, so we're gonna go around. Herbert, tell us to finish. How do you rate Man United transfer out of 10?
Somebody is asking us our question, but it's in the comments. Ogs, whenever you're ready. There's a question in the comments. How about after Herbert's answer?
Where? Which one?
Chelsea fan.
Yeah, Ogs, what is your favorite Chelsea players? Oh, okay.
Favorite player, including Havertz.
Yeah. Well, Chelsea. Well, in this current team or long time in this current team, who is my favorite player? I don't know. I don't want to be biased here.
I think everybody knows my favorite player right now in the current Chelsea team is Mason Mount. I can't even. Mason Mount, and then of all times, my favorite Chelsea player of all times. My goodness. Guy, I have to give it to one person and one person only. John Terry.
Captain, legend.
Yeah, okay. I've never seen somebody play the game like that. That's my own,
All right, I'm going to keep mine because I'm going to get a lot of abuse. I own the channel and I'm afraid of my safety. So you know how it goes, right? Yeah. So, but I love the team. I love Chelsea. That's what I can say.
Yeah, of course.
Herbert,
of course.
Just tell us, brother, out of 10, how do you rate your transfer window?
7, I think, even with Ronaldo, because if you would have bought a DM, then definitely an 8. And if you sold some players, then definitely a 10. So we didn't do two things which were very much needed. And So 7. No, I don't think so. Again, I said I'm not expecting us. I mean, I want us to compete, but I've never seen a team without a CDM win anything. So 7.
Okay, 7 out of 10. So interesting. But I think
that guy asked me also about my favorite Chelsea player right now. So I'll say Havertz. I think he has a very good future. I think he will definitely be playing for you guys for a long time before he moves to Bayern. So
stop.
Yeah, we still have 4 years though. So
and if I say
go ahead.
I will pick someone completely different of all time, because that always annoyed the hell out of me whenever we played him. So I'll go for Florent Malouda. Every time we played you guys, he always played well against us. So Malouda for me.
Yeah, it's just like a Chicharito against Chelsea. Remember? Hernandez. Oh my God, that I hate that guy. Like every time he's on the field against Chelsea, he was going to score a goal. Man, that guy,
that guy was a professional loanee. Hey, he knew how to get loans, man. He went to loans around the world, man.
Yeah, super sub. So Herbert, brother, thank you so much for helping.
Yeah,
enjoy your day, your walk, or whatever you do today. And I'm gonna just get ready and go to bed. Blue Eyes, say goodbye to people, bro.
Yeah, goodbye to everybody. Have a great evening, and welcome Saul Niguez. Thanks again.
Welcome Saul Niguez. How many goals do you think this guy is going to score?
Nah, he's not coming to score. Well, he probably score like 5 goals. Which
is a lot of goals for
Jorginho scored 7.
Well, penalties. We're not counting. We're not counting penalties, because now penalties are going to be taken by Romelu Lukaku. We need to give the duty to Romelu. So we have to help our number 9, you know?
We do. As long as he doesn't make those mistakes he made the other day.
Come on.
I'm only joking. No. Bolingoli is my man. He's my man. But, back to Saul Niguez. If he can give us 5 goals and make the crucial interceptions like I see in his highlights, I think we'll be fine, man. And I don't know how he's going to fit in the rotation. Is he our 4th choice midfielder, or is he coming in to create competition for the rest? I don't know.
Yeah, I think this guy is going to fight for his place. He's going to fight for number 1 spot. Nice. I can see the determination. I was watching some videos just to find some positivity, because I need to learn how, to support him. So he will create more chances for us. Yeah, I agree. But I just want to see him score at least 5 goals. So 5 from him, 25 from Lukaku. Kai Havertz will add like 10. And guess what? Werner. Werner to score. Oh, yeah. Werner is going to score a lot of goals. We're going to have a lot of goals. I'm telling you. Hakim Ziyech. Wow. Yeah, Werner. Werner could score 20 goals without any problem. It's going to be like
I hope he gets
Anelka and Drogba.
I know. I never knew Anelka and Drogba would fit, but it worked, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 different kinds of strikers, but they both worked.
So, yeah, he's going to score, man.
I hope so. First, I'm more concerned about him getting game time, but like everyone says, there's enough games to go around, so everybody's going to get enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the assumption is. But for now, I think our front 3 remains the usual suspects.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that plays out. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
We'll do this again some other time.
Yes, sir. Enjoy whatever you're gonna do for the rest of the night or evening.
Same to you, my brother. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll get together again.
Yeah, very soon. Everybody, good night, good morning, good whatever time, and I will see you in the next one. Okay.